everyone, today we're going to make a delicious chili sin carne, but what makes this recipe better than most chili sin carne recipes is that you will probably think it's a chili con carne when you taste it. Most meat replacers don't taste very good, but because we're going to marinate this meat in a healthy but super delicious sauce, it's going to taste like the real deal. So we're going to start by sautéing a shitload of fresh onions. I'm making a big pot here because my husband is addicted to this recipe. You can always sauté more or less onions if you want. The more onions you sauté, the more flavorful this meal is going to get. While the onions are sautéing, we're going to marinate our fake meat in a ketchup sesame sauce. I love the sauces of Gotan because they're very low in fat, so they're ideal for weight loss. It's even better to do this the day before you're going to make this recipe, of course, but I'm forgetful, so I'm just doing it as my onions are sautéing. Don't forget to stir your onions around from time to time so they don't burn to the pot, and when they're done sautéing, add your marinated fake meat and give it another good stir. Let the onions and fake meat bake for a couple of minutes while stirring occasionally. Now I'm transferring everything into a bigger pot because I'm really stupid and thought everything would fit into a small pot. Now we're going to add all kinds of different beans. First, I'm adding a can of white beans in tomato sauce. Then I'm adding a can of red kidney beans in chili sauce. Then I'm adding a can of giant white beans. And finally, I'm adding 2 small cans of corn. Make sure you rinse them well before adding them to the pot, or else you're gonna be bloated and gassy every time you enjoy this delicious meal, and that would be sad. Then we're adding a liter of tomato passata and 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar. You could also add date sugar or just regular sugar. I like to use coconut sugar or date sugar because it contains a bit more nutrients than the regular processed sugars you can buy at the store. Then I'm adding 1 can of concentrated tomato puree and also a tablespoon of chili con carne spices. You could also replace these with Mexican spices or chipotle spices. I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of salt. We're going to give all of that a good stir, and then we're going to let it simmer for another 15 minutes. Voila, you're done! Now serve this either with some cooked rice, or you can also enjoy this with some bread and butter. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to share this recipe on your social media platforms so your friends and family can try it as well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!